was just pleasantly surprised when going through YouTube, and out of the wild, I found a YouTube video, actually very recent, with Abby Martin from Empire Files interviewing Dr. Richard Wolff, and the conversation, Jordan Peterson. And I was just like, I know my New Year's resolution is to not give Peterson any more attention, but this is Abby Martin and Richard Wolff. And I kind of got excited about that, and so clicked on it. And a few minutes in, this is what I found.
Well, I don't know if you saw Jordan Peterson's debate with Slavoj Žižek. I thought you should have been debating Jordan Peterson. I think you would have done a great job. I would love to see that.
Well, I actually did it a little bit. Let me tell you the story because you might enjoy it. A group of faculty and students at Boise State University in Boise, Idaho, about a year ago, sent me a bizarre invitation. Bizarre only in the sense I hadn't expected it. They were having a day-long conference, students and faculty at this university, devoted to the work of Jordan Peterson, who has a big influence out there in Idaho. And would I debate him, since he has said publicly that no Marxists would dare debate him?
Never debated a Marxist.
No, they don't debate him. I haven't, because people don't do it. They don't ask me to do it.
I found this amusing. I have to admit, I didn't know who Jordan Peterson was at this moment, but I liked the idea of someone saying such a silly thing. And I said, of course I'll debate him. No, sight unseen, I will debate him, if we can work out the details. A few weeks later, they called me back and they said, we informed Mr. Peterson that you had accepted our invitation, and we would have, as a featured part of this day, a debate between the two of you. Fine, I said. Oh, no, they said, not fine. He withdrew. So he was gone, but he so angered them by his acceptance and then withdrawal that they said, why don't you just come out here and analyze his work from a Marxist perspective? So I have, in this ersatz way, debated Mr. Peterson, and that forced me, of course, to read a little bit and see what he has said.
So I just wanted to make a couple of points of clarification. First, it was not organized by faculty and students. It was just organized by me and two volunteers, Ann and Athen, who are both in this video here. The three of us were officers of that club. It was called the New Symbolization Project at Boise State. You can check out our YouTube channel. We do basically videos that started out as responses to Peterson. They were academic. Scholars from all over the country came to that conference, as well as Wolff, which you can find that video there as well. The other point that I wanted to make really quick before closing this out is just that Jordan Peterson did not, and this is actually the more important point. We know that Jordan Peterson is really quick to try to sue people for supposed libel where there is none. So just to be very clear, nobody, and this is no fault of Richard Wolff, obviously, he is a busy person, has a lot going on, but Peterson did not withdraw from debate with Richard Wolff. He withdrew from debate with Zero Books, because Douglas Lane was supposed to debate Peterson, but Peterson withdrew from that, and then went on the Joe Rogan podcast and said that no Marxist will debate him, even though Doug Lane is a Marxist and was going to debate him as one, and Peterson should have known that, and maybe he didn't, but that was why we thought, hey, let's give Doug an opportunity to make the points that he wants to make to Peterson in lieu of a debate, since the debate's obviously not going to happen. While Peterson did not withdraw from Richard Wolff's debate invitation, he did obstruct the possibility of a debate by raising the minimum cost to $50,000. He said he would not debate for less than $50,000. Okay, no student organization, much less like a lowly new club, would ever be able to find funds like that, and we know for a fact that he speaks for all sorts of places all over the country for less. I don't know now. Now he's selling out places and stuff like that, so, I mean, maybe. The main point is one about truth and consistency, and when you say that the opposition you spend so much time fear-mongering about is unwilling to debate you, you should be willing at that point to do it at cost, which Wolff did that talk at cost. Anyway, thank you, Abby Martin, for having Richard Wolff on again. Always a huge fan whenever that happens. Just wanted to set the record straight on that and say, everyone else, I hope you watched that fantastic interview. It's Wolff basically distilling all the points from his longer rebuttal to Peterson into a shorter soundbite, so it's fantastic. Take care.
In that debate with Slavoj Žižek, he talks about workers and bosses. And he actually says this, Richard. He says, quote, "Bosses would have to be stupid to exploit their workers." I mean, what is your response to that statement and how it kind of mischaracterizes Marx's theory of exploitation of labor?
It is so ignorant, which I'll explain in a moment, that it takes your breath away, because in that moment he reveals that he never read what Marxism has to say or what Marx wrote.
Just to be very clear, and this is no fart.